Hey, checking in again for another, I guess it's motivational, motivational video. That's what I'm doing. But I'm also jumping on this trend right now, talking about new YouTubers and growing and channels and what this is all about and community and things like that. And as you can see, I'm at the circus. No, I'm not going to the circus. I just saw it and thought it was cool and wanted to share it because sometimes I'm just a kid at heart. And I said it in a couple of videos or whatever I call them, podcast kind of things. But when I watch like 1,000-Pound Sisters and stuff, when they act like a kid again, sometimes that's just kind of the best thing because kids, they have probably way better self-esteem than most adults, right? Including me. And kids, they make friends easily, they make connections easily. And this is something that I am definitely missing in my life, I've noticed. As I've become an adult, I don't have these connections anymore. I don't make friends as easily. Everyone's kind of shut off and holed up in their own home and hiding from the world. And I think that's where a lot of depression comes from as well, right? But this video is mainly about, it's partially me rambling, and that's the other thing I wanted to address here is I have been kind of interacting with people a little bit more, kind of pushing myself out of my comfort zone lately, because I have said before, I'm actually the shyest person I know in my whole life. And the fact that I made this channel is just crazy to me because I'm like the last person in the world that I would ever expect to make any kind of channel. I did lose weight, oh gosh, several times. Like 10 years ago, I did a blog. I would write blogs, I'd interact with people. And, you know, you have that kind of wall of privacy behind the computer screen, right? So that was the only time I really actually let myself come out and meet people and interact. And now that I'm doing this channel and community thing, you know, it's been really difficult just because I don't want to show myself. I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to release all of my, you know, drama or I don't know what's the word, but I've been talking to coaches and stuff, you know. I was surprised how many coaches there are out there, actually. And they're basically there just to talk to you and help you and build you up. And they have paid services and all that. But they do, you know, talk for free as well. But I reached out to a couple people and, you know, they gave feedback. And, you know, feedback's always hard. It's always difficult. But, you know, they're right. They're absolutely right. And I knew this partially already, but, you know, it's still burned. But yeah, you know, first of all, for a YouTube channel, it's visual, right? It's very visual. It's all about the entertainment and the visual factor. I do not show my face, and that's one thing. Plus, I'm also kind of shy and boring there. And I've said that before, but, you know, I really made this to try to push myself to lose weight again and to try to spread a little motivation as well, because I've done this before, blogging, like blogging online. There was a website specifically for blogging, and it was Spark People, and it was for weight loss, and it was great, and I loved it, and it helped me lose almost 90 pounds, you know. And I was at my goal weight, and I was great. And I've done that several times since then, but it hasn't been the same. It hasn't been as motivating, and I'm just lacking that. So I'm kind of trying with a couple of friends to build that kind of community up again. And it's not easy. You know, the algorithm, everything out there, it's always going to be against me because, like, those reasons. One, I don't show much. I keep myself hidden. I keep my life hidden in this little bottle. And most of the connections in life are, you know, connecting to other people's lives and what they're going through and seeing them and seeing what they're going through. So I'm really stubborn. I'm not going to just quit, right? Because the only alternative is for me to just sit at home and keep gaining weight and getting bigger and bigger and more depressed. I want to be in a community. I want to be interacting. As hard as it is for me to do this, it's like medicine to me. It helps me. I've stopped gaining weight. I'm feeling better. I'm out running again. Whereas for a while back in October and September, I was getting big again and locked away in my room, depressed and feeling out of control. And, I still feel it now because of the holidays and everything. I got kind of really bogged down and busy and crazy. But no, I'm not. I'm going to fight it. I'm going to continue to fight it because this is a disease in my own way. Everyone has their own problems, addictions. I don't know what you'd call it, just issues in their life that they're battling. And this is mine. I have a problem and I can't afford like a therapist, right? They charge so much money. They got to make money too, right? I understand that, but I guess below middle class, I don't know how else to describe it, but it's really hard to afford anything, at that level of income, right? So something like this is just really therapeutic for me to talk to nothing or talk to a community or just ramble about whatever, posting things. I just love to do it and I'm going to continue to do it. And I'm just really stubborn, but I am taking, like I said, I've talked to a couple people and I am taking that advice and I don't know, maybe eventually I'll be brave enough to come on camera and stuff. It's really difficult for me. I mean, I've gone through a lot in like my school life, like in middle school, especially. I was bullied a lot. High school, it wasn't as bad, but high school, there are bullies, but middle school really changed me a lot. I used to be this really outgoing, fun person. I just remember going back in time to 6th grade, especially 5th grade, 6th grade, around that time. I was really outgoing and I had a big group of friends and we would have fun and we were energetic and hyper and it was great, everything was fun. And then middle school, everything changed. And, I'm really glad for my kids now because I really push in them confidence and I really don't want them to go through what I went through. And I love to see them, their personalities continue to grow despite, people coming at them. Because bullying is everywhere. You can't stop it. It's even online, It's definitely online because people are braver online, in comments and things like that. There's bullying's always going to be there. And if you don't just push through, you're going to just be depressed and you're going to change. And this is what happened to me. I kind of just went inward. My personality changed. I just didn't reach out anymore to make friends. And then, high school, I did come back out of my shell a bit, but it's always kind of stuck with me my whole life. And I got labeled. That's the biggest problem is you get labeled when you're in high school and in middle school and it sticks with you because you're a kid, right? And you're being molded, right? Your whole life, you're molding yourself. And when you get labeled, it sticks with you. So there's some people get labeled as confident and cool, the cool kids, right? Or the jocks or whatever. And the cheerleaders. And their whole life, it sticks with them. They become confident. And, it's a whole thing. I don't want to talk too much today. Because I just want to, post something, keep things going. But I have gone through that. I have labeled myself mainly. And it stuck with me. I was labeled then as like the shy kid, the bullied kid, in middle school especially. After that, I wasn't bullied anymore, but it still stuck with me that I was shy. And it's always stayed with me. And I want to break out of that. I don't want to be this shy, timid little person, even though I probably always will have that bad habit of being shy. I'm going to fight it, and I'm going to try to be the best version of me that I can. I want to be the healthiest version for my kids, and I want other people to also fight this, especially adults, right? We tend to Just stop making connections with people. And it's true, a lot of people out there are toxic and you don't want to make connections anymore. But I don't know why, when we become adults, we become so cold to each other. We're no longer friendly. It's not easy to make friends. And even when you do make friends, especially, sorry to say, the gossip factor, we gossip about each other, and it's like you make a friend and they like gossip about you to other people. And this is a big reason why we don't make friends either. But I'm getting off topic here, and I tend to do that. And then the videos get too long and they get boring and rambly, which is another thing, another feedback I received. But I can't help it because I just love to talk. And that's why I'm kind of doing it podcast style, because podcasts, they get long and rambly too. I just tend to like to talk, especially when I'm not on camera. You know, I feel safer like that. But I don't know. Maybe someday I'll change that. I'm working on myself. I'm working on this. And I'm on week, I guess it would be week 2, but technically it's week 1 because I haven't really been posting about week 1 or, you know, logging it or tracking it in any way, shape, or form. I don't know how I would label it, but I'm just gonna say it's week 1 and go with it. Friday is my weigh-in. I've been trying to post on Fridays, my weigh-in days, but I don't know, Fridays are just my relaxing day with the kids to just chill, and it's been hard, but I gotta be more dedicated and more strict as well. Stricter, not more strict. But yeah, so Friday's my weigh-in days. I'm gonna continue reacting to things I find motivating and inspiring and, you know, weight loss stuff, and this is just my stubbornness, and I'm gonna keep at it. And I hope you all keep at it. Whatever you're trying to do, lose weight, build a channel, build a community, get a new job, all those things. I hope you're also being motivated and challenging yourself and coming out of your shell and reaching out. And yeah, so I'm going to leave it there, try to keep this short today, and I'll try to post, you know, and I'll try not to be rambly, and I'll try not to be boring. I don't know how, but this is just me. So have a great day, happy, motivating, and yeah, see y'all around.